To the Eagles early. Kentucky working against a zone for the first time this season.
Going left, pull up, jump shot in the first.
It was an All-American Isaiah Cannon and John Moran at Murray State. The kid at Austin Peay this year, Terry Taylor. And them dudes can play with anybody. And I'm not sure that
finish down inside. You got to score that. Askew at the other end through contact, lays it up and in. Boy, was
something good will happen. Make the defense respond to it. Nice ball movement. That should go in.
Askew buries the three right on cue, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, the ball movement. Yeah, Clark's thin. Sarr's not a real monster down that low block. Fabulous things for this Lexington community and state overall throughout the years.
Askew, but they need some big minutes out of him at the 5 spot this year, Dick.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. That's a key player. I'm glad you brought that up.
Mintz into the paint. That's a wide open three for Askew. That one drops.
Three to get Sarr loaded up in the lane.
Askew for three. It's good.
Kentucky solo. Point guard position continues to be revolving and Askew bounce. Jacob Toppin. So no reset yet. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Askew floats it and hits it.
I like that.
Cats in a hurry. Askew floater.
Coming off a really good effort against Pittsburgh, a double-double with 14 points and 12 rebounds. But it won't go down.
Yeah, that backcourt is really a backcourt that knows how to play. When you look, Jones has really been an impact player.
Conference game for Louisville. They go into ACC play after this. There's another turnover. And Askew with a strong drive between these two. Williamson with a runner rejected by Jackson. That's what he does best.
Give it back to him for a look. Yes.
And he did.
Yes.
Askew to Jackson.
Johnson has been around. He can't turn the ball over. Look at that block. Great block, under control. Give it back. Give it, go. And up we go, up and away.
But this is an offense that has struggled mightily. That's a three.
That really don't care what accolades you had at the lower level from high school.
Terrence Clark today for Kentucky. We can tell you Cameron Fletcher did make the trip.
He feels this team can really do some special things.
Yeah, as much as Ben can get giddy when he talks about players, he feels good by Askew. 8 to shoot. Molinar going one-on-one, and Askew stolen away. Ahead to Mintz, 3-on-1, and Kentucky finishes. It's Boston on the bucket. Kentucky's deep. Askew, nice take. What a big possession here for Mississippi State. Molinar around the screen from Adu. Dribbled into a double team. Great hands by Askew, and he comes up with it. And then knocking it out of bounds was Johnson. It'll be... At some point, you have to learn how to win these kind of games. Askew on a blow-by and a floater. And he gets it to...
And drilled him. John Petty Jr. was outstanding. Again, another guy that when he gets hot, he knocked in 7 threes in that game. And as you...
Stolen away by Askew, and then he got a bump on the sideline from Trey Thomas since Desmond in 91.
Now good for him. I thought he was the best player, and you probably got to see him enough time.
First half against us because it's their biggest game of the year. Askew for 3.
Games down in Starkville.
Askew gets down the lane, takes it off the window. With games both at Purdue and Indiana. Sarr with the tip in on the lob and a foul, and Melora Brown commits his 4th. Yep. Here's Askew trying to lead the break. Got Toppin, the lob, and he lays it off the glass.
Scored a lot, but he's been active around the rim.
Jackson slips down the lane, nothing there. Into the corner, Mintz for 3. Beautiful play, and he gets
selfish with the ball movement. And Mintz has been playing spectacular.
3 on the way by Askew. It goes. At the half, they've led by as many as 18. Here's Askew. Good-looking shot. 3 by Locke. And here he goes the other way. Big time throwdown.
Brooks, he's 0 for the start of the game. Askew with the rebound. He puts it up. That one.
So they're legit because Tennessee's very good.
Askew, a lot of dribbling into the corner. He bangs it.
Nice screen up
Askew's
on top.
Wide open, and he knocks down.
They do a great job getting back, stopping the ball, making them have to execute.
Askew, a 3-point play, could be 4, as he'll shoot a free throw.
Good look, caught it, knocked it down. They're going to be up and down team. They're going to be a team I really believe this year, Carl.
Mid-sits, Allen is back on the floor for Kentucky. Down 6 with 2:10 to go. Askew wide open, lays it up. Flanagan using that body, and that's good defense by Devin Askew. Back-to-back trips. Askew offensively and defensively. The drive and the bucket by Askew. He's taken over. One-hand ball, left-handed, alley-oop off the dribble. From the outside, Askew. And a flush.
Give up on the bounce when you go through the first contact with him. There's a good play. You get Allen on the same side of the floor as a driver, and you put
last year. Yeah, #1 pick in the draft. I mean, nowadays, if you're talented, they're going to find you no matter where you're going to school. Nice alley-oop pass. Rebound on the other end. Askew to Jackson. Jackson. Exact dates for the NCAA tournament.
Askew, Boston. That's in. Maybe Brandon Boston will carry the momentum from his last game.
That's the language that you have to say, and Brandon knows what it is. That backside lob stuff is so bottom left corner where the pin down action occurs. Missouri really good at blowing that stuff up, though.
Percent from three-point land, and already tonight they are 3, 4, 5. Askew cut.
No, you didn't. That's a lot of years. That's 36 years ago.
I watched you. I was in grammar school back then when you were about.
Give any kind of help.
Devin Askew, he is able to create.
We look at Tennessee, but it has been a struggle for them to score. I mean, as of late, and then a new guy steps in. Potential. How about guys that can play?
On the drive. That was too strong. Here comes Devin Askew. Still crossover. Finds a trailer for the throwdown.
Delivered to Jay. Keon Brooks having a great night.
Askew with the deflection, took it away from Vescovi.
Nice pass.
Up ahead, throwing it down is Boston.
Now Springer and guys like Johnson really stepping up.
Askew, finger roll is good,
man. You got to have a versatile defender the entire possession on Moody, because he will also in the world as Coach Richardson. And one of his all-time great quotes, and it's yep. And Kentucky's got to get a good look, shoot a shot that gives you a chance to rebound. Well done.
Askew in the paint, nice left hand.
Train and get them mentally and physically ready. Askew, the flip, needs a bucket. And it's not going to come there from Williams. Offensive rebound for Franklin. Giveaway.
Nice look.
Up ahead. Askew's got the angle. Winding down. Sarr put it low. Saves it. Askew's going to have to hoist. And towards the right side of his body. Kentucky up by 2. Oh, watch out. Upstairs, a special delivery. Line trying to figure out this matchup right now. Wildcats led by as many as 14 minutes. Splash, a 3.
He picked up his play. Askew. Alley-oop pass, and they
want to give him easy buckets. They wanted to keep him off the free throw line. Hey, look how they're playing in the gaps. They're
too easy tonight. Bailey had 29 in that game. The floater is good for Kentucky to challenge these guys. Askew hangs, and he banks it in. Nice little feed the post. Sarr. Askew, the jumper, got a 3.
Another look at that. That was picture perfect. Knew he was going to maybe get his shot blocked. Laid it up. Appleby in the paint and in some trouble and threw it away. Askew, ahead. Mintz on the flush. Man, quick dribble, in some traffic. They threw another one away. Askew on the run out and the follow by Toppin.
Askew the drive, and there you go. I was looking.